roads, noise, and just the general sort of feel of the whole place has changed immeasurably.
The charity has received financial help from Sizewell C. It means this summer residential courses will finally be back on site.
In terms of the support that we've received from people who work at Sizewell, it's been overwhelmingly positive. There's been a huge amount of openness to trying to help.
Sizewell C will have 2 nuclear reactors. That means the infrastructure needed is huge. There are 2 new park and ride sites to ferry in workers, new roundabouts, a new link road from the A12 and a new 2-village bypass on the A12 at Stratford St Andrew. All are being built simultaneously, with frequent road closures and diversions.
I can see the roundabouts that are coming at North Green, and the one at Glenman will impact me quite a lot as well when they shut that road, because that's where I work, and just moving around.
They're picking up bits you never see before and cut down thousands of trees. It's just, they're destroying the countryside, as simple as that.
These are just some of the closures and traffic lights in force just this week. Disruption that will continue well into next year. Diane Flewitt Hill hopes for her the worst is now past. She lives next to a new recently completed roundabout on the A12 at Yoxford.
It's been absolutely horrendous. The vibrations, the dust, the noise, the communication levels are really poor. I came out one afternoon to go out in my car and they dug a trench across the road, and I literally had to wait for them to put some plates across it so that I could move.
This corner of East Suffolk is also being dug up to bring in wind power from the North Sea. It's little wonder that many people living and working here currently feel under siege. Richard Daniel, BBC Look East.
Well, Nigel Cann is the Chief Executive of Sizewell C, and he was also Delivery Director for the nuclear power station Hinkley Point C in Somerset. I put some of the local residents' points to him and asked what he felt about the impact the project is having on them.
Well, the first feeling is obviously one of empathy, but what we can do is reassure people. We're at a point of the project where it's really important that we put all the crucial infrastructure in place. I mean, it's an imposition for a period of time, and you can already start to see the benefits of some of the infrastructure we're putting in, I think, but we are trying to do it in the most thoughtful way possible. We are trying to get the infrastructure in as quickly as possible, so when we start the main construction period, the impact on people is minimised.
So when you see the scale of it that our pictures are showing, I mean, do you think that people realise quite how massive a construction project this is?
It is a very big construction project. I think eventually, a lot of the scars across the land as we build kind of bypasses and link roads will be replaced by green trees and nice planters along the side of the road. And from my experience at Hinkley, that these things blend into the kind of infrastructure and the kind of landscape pretty quickly, really. And and you'll only see the benefit, and you won't see at the moment, which looks quite awful when you look at the kind of all the land we've stripped, the trees we've taken down. But we can reassure people we'll plant 4 times as many trees as we take up, and we'll re-landscape.
You mentioned Hinkley because you were involved in that project, which ran years over and also very over budget. So people who are looking at that and thinking about Sizewell will be thinking, how long are we going to have to put up with this for?
Yeah, I mean, Hinkley Point was a pioneering project, the first of its kind. It's not quite as late as people say it, but the important thing is, the place is transformed. There's hotels, there's kind of thousands of people employed, there's businesses that have hugely benefited from Hinkley Point, and we'll see the same here in Suffolk.
Obviously, a lot of people in that area didn't want transformation. They didn't want this change and just their landscape cut up in this way.
This is a long-term investment for the UK. It's necessary infrastructure that's going to be around for decades. And it is a slight imposition on the people of Suffolk right now. But we are absolutely building something here that will be a huge benefit to the people of the UK.
I guess what's interesting about this is it can affect the way people feel about their area and their life, can't it? If you're you're having trouble pulling out of your front drive every day and there are trenches being built that you don't know about, it's very discombobulating and upsetting for people.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you have to respect everybody's kind of perception of the impact on their life, whether it's real to them, and it's really important that we take that seriously. Most of our big infrastructure off-site will be completed by 2027. You know, already that infrastructure is starting to bear fruit and obviously reduce the impact on the local community.
Nigel Cam, thank you very much.